Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far, and for today's video we're back with another episode of Will I Buy It, talking about new releases, upcoming makeup releases, and whether or not I want to buy them, how excited I am, why I'm skipping, and all of the above. So let's get started. As always with these types of videos, I must credit these incredible makeup accounts over on Instagram, which is where I find out about all of these releases, where I get my makeup news and see first sneak peeks of what is right around the corner. So if you're not following them, I'd highly suggest you get on that. So first up, let's talk about these Rare Beauty Kind Words lipstick and liners. These are available in 10 shades, matte, soft matte lipsticks and a creamy waterproof liner to like match each color. This whole collection is an easy pass for me. Matte lipsticks are not my favorites when it comes to finish. I prefer a creamy, shiny, glowing, luminous, luscious lip, you know, all of the L's. So aside from the fact that it's not like my favorite finish in a lipstick, all of these shades are very like safe to me. I feel like I have all of these lip shades. None of these leap out at me as something I don't have in my collection, or that seems super special, or that's really grabbing me. They just all look like lipsticks I already own, already have lots of colours like that. So for me, even if like for a matte lipstick, a lipstick that's not necessarily like my go-to formula or finish, it would have to be like a special colour that I really want, that I really feel like I don't have. And I just don't see anything here that's really grabbing me as different or special or particularly exciting. So this collection is a pass for me. Next, let's talk about the Lancome Care and Glow Foundation. So first up, I love this packaging. I think this packaging is beautiful. It instantly reminded me of the Dior, what's that one called? You know, the one that looks like this with the white, you know, the one, right? So I love the packaging. I love that white, very understated, clean looking bottle. I'm loving the description of this: healthy looking glow, buildable medium coverage, transfer resistant, natural finish, hydrating, smoothing skin. There's a lot to like in this description, okay? It's saying a lot of like my buzzwords, the words that I hear, and it's like the bat signal. It's like, what did someone say glow? Did someone say medium coverage? To the Batmobile. That's how I feel about this one. There's a few like, okay. There are only 30 shades, which isn't a small number of shades, but it's significantly less than like their existing Teint Idole foundation. Like I think that has like 45, is it? So that's really disappointing, because Lancome is not a foundation or a brand.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God. Pressed the wrong button on my phone. TikTok started playing. Lost 10 years of my life. Anyway, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, that's quite a lot less shades. And so I've always struggled a bit with the Lancome shade range, because bizarrely, the shades in the US are completely different to the shades in the UK. Like they're numbered and named differently. And who knows what's going on or why? Why have you... It's hard enough to pick a foundation shade, but most of like my shade twins that I rely on, or that tell me what shade I am, or when I compare with existing shades, everything's in the US shades, and I have no idea what that means in the UK ones. I don't understand who is making these decisions. And why are you doing that? But it's always a bit confusing. I feel like I can sometimes get a good shade match, others not. So the fact that they've quite drastically reduced the number of shades here makes me nervous, makes me alarmed. Also, this photo of all of the swatches is unhelpful, because 3 of the arms are basically the same colour. And it kind of looks like, oh yeah, you know, there's an arm for each, you know, a fair arm, a light arm, a medium arm, and a deep arm. But there's a huge big leap from the medium to the deep arm. So I'm like, where's all the, you know, like the tan shades? The deep doesn't seem to go that deep. And then there are a lot of shades that look almost exactly the same. And yeah, so I'm not sure what's going on here with the shade range, but I am interested to see how the reviews go. I am interested to see if they're going to add shades as well and match up. I would hope. I don't know why they wouldn't have matched their existing shade range. Like we've seen, they can come out with 45 shades. I would have loved them to bring this one out in the same number of shades as their Teint Idole, but regardless, this isn't out here yet, so we've got time. It's out in the US, there's going to be reviews coming in, so while we're waiting for it to arrive here, I'm going to watch reviews and make my decision based off of that, see what happens here. Maybe different shades will launch here, maybe there'll be more. Remains to be seen, stranger things have happened. So for me at the moment, this is like a wait for review. I've definitely got my beady little eye on it. I like what I hear. I'm not sure I like what I see so far. Next up, let's talk about these Huda Beauty Lip Plumping Glossy Little Numbers. So these appear to be balms, so I don't think they have like any colour. They have the Ice Baby, which is like a cool plumping sensation with a raspberry flavour. And then we have the Flaming Baby, which is a hot plumping with a sweet chili flavour. I'll tell you this for nothing. That's not coming anywhere near any of my body, but especially not my lips. That immediately sounds like hell to me. Hot plumping infused with real Szechuan pepper and a sweet chili flavour. Sounds like something I'd like to eat. Maybe eat some crisps in, with some sour cream. Delightful. Rubbing it on the mouth, less so. The Ice Baby, definitely more up my street. Sounds nicer, doesn't it? Sounds cool, plumping raspberry. I'd much rather put that on my lips than Szechuan pepper hot burning like fire. Who hurt you? Huda? Who hurt you? Also, this line gives you sexy, swollen lips for up to 4 hours. I'd say if you've got swollen lips for 4 hours, you should probably be heading to the emergency room. Something has gone awry. Like, that shouldn't be something that we're aiming for, should it? Is that just me? Sexy, swollen lips. Just something about that just doesn't sit well with me. But that's just me. That's just my own issues. These are a pass for me. I'm not big into like plumping sort of products anyway, but I don't mind like plumping balms as long as they're a bit gentle, because typically they're shiny, they've got a lovely gloss, a bit of colour. That's the kind of plumping products that I will happily use as long as they're not burning like fire. Like these sound like they're going to, but these don't have any colour, so they're literally just a plumping product, and I can't really be bothered with that, to be honest. I'd rather just a regular lipstick with no burning fire and no swelling for 4 hours. What's going on here? Next up, let's talk about these Kevyn Aucoin eyeshadow palettes. I mean, I don't want to be rude, okay? I don't want to be rude. I want to be respectful. But I feel like these are 4 different neutral... I don't know what to say. These, I mean, I am boring. I'm very boring when it comes to makeup. I do, pretty much the same kind of looks. I'm a neutral, basic girl, okay? So I get it, I'm boring. I know there's a space for boring people like me, especially in the makeup world. I know I'm not alone. But these are, I feel like they've taken it too far. Like there's 4 eyeshadow palettes that all essentially look the same, and they're all like neutral eyeshadow palettes. Like I don't see what I can get excited about here. I don't think Kevyn Aucoin are a brand who are currently on fire with their eyeshadow formulas either. I've never really seen anyone using a lot of Kevyn Aucoin eyeshadows. I feel like they may have slightly lost their way a little bit. But this, for me, I was like, this is just a complete there's nothing here that's tempting me. There's nothing here that's like crying out for my money. Like, my money is safe as houses right now. But please let me know if I'm wildly wrong and missing out and Kevyn Aucoin's eyeshadow formula is actually phenomenal, then maybe I will take it back and apologise wholeheartedly. But yeah, for me, these are just very, very skippable, very easy pass. Nothing there that I don't have 48 of already, and potentially feel like the ones I have are going to be more my type of formula and performance. An easy pass, easy money saved. We love to see it. Next, let's talk about, what should we talk about next? What shall we talk about next? Next up, let's talk about these new shades of Lisa Eldridge's Liquid Lurex eyeshadow. So the beautiful Amra has gone to her Covent Garden, not hers, Amra she travelled to Lisa Eldridge's pop-up shop, which is currently in Covent Garden, and they have like new sneak peeks of products like upcoming that are not on Lisa's website, not available to buy yet, including these liquid lurex eyeshadows, which obviously already exist, the formula, but there are new shades coming. Oh my god. Now, I really liked the liquid lurex eyeshadow formula, but none of the colours in the initial launch were like really got me fired up. Like, they were nice. I found them very easy to work with, a nice formula, but I haven't used them a lot just because the colours aren't like my cup of tea. They're not screaming at me to use them. These, however, are the greens and Zora. Ugh, I mean, Emily also. These, at least 3 of these are coming home with me. They look beautiful. I'm excited to get a formula I know is good and something that is really travel friendly, quick and easy that I can use, and kind of branching out, trying to get more into my liquids and creams. This ticks a lot of boxes, but in colours that I know I get more use out of than the ones previously released. So I am excited for these, and thank you to Amra for getting in there and sharing these amazing swatches with us. Next up, another new foundation coming out any day now, and this is from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. This claims to be infused with blurring spheres to minimise look of imperfections for skin that looks smooth, even and glowing, transfer resistant, resistant to humidity and sweat, weightless liquid, buildable, medium coverage, natural finish, light diffusing effect. Sounds very similar to the Lancome one that we just talked about, which is interesting. This one doesn't have SPF. I forgot to mention the Lancome has like 27 SPF or something. This one doesn't seem to have SPF. Here's the thing. I've never loved an Hourglass foundation, and the issue, well, I had actually serious issues with the last one. It was a disaster. But the issue that I mainly have with Hourglass's foundations is their shades are just a nightmare. And looking at this, it's kind of hard to see how great the shade range is, but already just a glimpse at these photos tells me it's not going light enough, it's not going deep enough, and everything in the middle looks orange, which is the typical experience that I've had with Hourglass foundations. Is I can't find a shade in the region of like the colour of my skin that is not bright orange and makes me look like an Oompa Loompa every time. Even if it says it's neutral, it's actually orange. They only do like cool, neutral, warm shades. There's barely any cool shades in this range, and yeah, I mean, even the neutrals to me look very similar to each other. There's probably 4 or 5 shades in the 10s that look exactly the same, and they all look very warm regardless of whether they've been titled neutral or warm. So this is the issue for me. Hourglass have had so long of people crying out not just to extend their shade range and their offering to include deeper skin tones, but also their undertones are just, it's not enough. There's not enough of them, and the ones that there are actually not really what they say they are. Like the neutral shades are all warm, the warm shades are all orange. There's no, you know, golden, there's no olives, there's no true neutrals, and there's very few cools. Neither end of the spectrum, fair or deep, are catered to, and so that whole thing just immediately wears me out, to be honest. They need to work on that. Okay, everyone else is doing better. We're moving forwards in 2022. Join us. So yeah, I'm instantly put off because I feel like looking at these shades, I'm not sure if they've worked out the issues they have with undertones and just diversity at all. I mean, when you look at the light medium range and the medium deep range, there's probably 10 of almost the exact same colour. And then there's no really deep shades, there's not many cool, and there's no really super fair shades either. So it's a no from me. Sort it out. Sort out your shade range, and maybe we'd be interested in trying it. Next up, let's talk about this Pat McGrath palette. This is Mothership 10 Moonlit Seduction. Suits themes there. Now, I understand that there are people that are going to be livid that this is like another soft glam, everyday, like more wearable neutrals with rosy tones and a gold. But this palette is an absolute delight to my eyes. Okay, this looks like this definitely could become my #1 favorite Mothership. It's got the potential to rocket to #1 spot. These like shimmers, these special shades look incredible to me. Also, I have seen Pat say that these are 10 all new shades, no repeats like we've had previously, no repeated shades, which I appreciate. It does definitely look different to me. This definitely doesn't look like Midnight Sun. It doesn't look like Divine Rose 1 or 2 to me. Yes, there are a couple of shades in there that are similar to a shade in Divine Rose 1 or 2. And yes, it is like another in the long list of like everyday neutral soft glam palettes that Pat has brought out. But obviously, it appears like that's where the brand is going and that's where they're staying. So I'm really excited for this one. It is very much right up my street. It looks stunning. I cannot wait to get my mitts on it. Yes, 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 yes. Give it to me. I hope there's other products coming out as well. This is coming out, was it the 23rd? Something like that. Around that number. 22nd, Friday the 22nd. That's the rumoured date that this is launching. I don't know if this has been confirmed, but that's when we can expect to see this, is next Friday. So yeah, I'm excited about it. I can't wait to try it in 6 months' time when it arrives. I'll look forward to that day. Next up, another product I am absolutely beside myself about is this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk face palette. Take a look at that. Give it to me. Oh, I quite like it. Okay, that's what I'm saying. This looks stunning. I love these palettes. Did you hear that? My stomach is growling like a rabid gruffalo. I need some scrambled snake. I love these palettes from Charlotte Tilbury. This one looks stunning. The packaging looks stunning. The colours look stunning. I hope there's more than one. This looks like if there was 2, maybe there'd be a deeper one and this is the lighter one. I don't know. This is the only one we've seen. Don't have a date for this yet. Initially, I thought people were saying this was like holiday release, like going to be in sort of October time. But then other people are saying it's coming soon. I'd love for it to come soon. I'd love for it to come today. But who knows, when it comes, I'm having it, I'm getting it, I'm loving it, I'm living it. I love these, can't go wrong. Yes, please. What a little jolly ditty that was. I've also seen a sneaky peek of a new concealer from Charlotte Tilbury, which I told you this was going to happen in my predictions. I told you Charlotte Tilbury, they like go back through their back catalogue and improve those products that they're kind of like lacking on, the products in their catalogue that are like not the best, they're no holy grail status. They go back, they get rid of them and they bring out a brand new one. Concealer was next on the list. I knew it. I knew their concealer had to be reworked. I knew they were going to bring out a better one and it looks like it's coming very soon. It looks like their Magic, I don't know the Magic Away is getting discontinued, but it is like going out of stock subtly disappearing into the horizon. Thank goodness, because I was not a fan of that one. It was okay, it creased, it wasn't great, didn't love the application, could never get the lid off, and also a really stingy amount. So I'm here, it's time, we need a banging Charlotte Tilbury concealer. The time is now, the time is coming. I 100% will be trying this. I'm really expecting it to be way better than the Magic Away, because whenever Charlotte Tilbury bring out a replacement, whether it's been their foundation, whether it's been their primer, whether it's been their mascara recently, or they're always moving forward. Eyeshadow formula, always moving forward. I feel like they're always improving, so I know this is going, I know it. I feel it in my bones that this is going to be great, and I can't wait to try it. Next up, let's talk about these Louboutin face powders. Nothing about this is exciting to me. We've gone from peak excitement to trough excitement. No excitement. Excitement has passed us by. It's gone for the day. It's checked out. I've really only tried, what have I tried? I've really only tried lip products from Louboutin. Have I? Have I tried anything else? Tell me, have I? I think it's just lips. I don't remember anything else. I love their bougie packaging. I love the gloss. It's crazy over the top and the prices are crazy over the top, but you do get an over the top experience, which is what I expect. If I'm going to pay, you know, what are they, 60 odd pounds for a lipstick or lip gloss, I want it to come in like a perfume display box and it to feel expensive and the bullet to look stunning and different and to feel weighty, and I do get all of that from Louboutin lipsticks, so I appreciate that. However, these sort of face powders, it looks like a pressed powder. The compact does look beautiful, but I just don't use a lot of powder, certainly not pressed powder like this in a compact. I think it's beautiful. It'll probably be very luxurious and heavy and stunning to look at in real life, but I don't want to spend what is undoubtedly going to be a fortune on a makeup product that I actually don't use. Like, I actually do use the lip products and really enjoy them, and I think they're really nice. Whereas this, I just won't use it. I won't need it. It will just look beautiful on my dressing table, and I'm just not in the business of that. If I want something to look beautiful on my dressing table, I buy an ornament. That's just how I roll. So this is an easy pass for me. I'm interested. I mean, is this all of the shades? These two? That can't be right, can it? We'll see. I hope there's more. And next we have sorry, did I shout then? Next we have a powder foundation from Dior. This is their Forever Natural Matte Velvet Compact foundation. This seems to be available now for pre-order. This is a no transfer compact foundation with 24 hours of naturally matte coverage that reduces shine and delivers a smooth, refined texture. $60. That's quite a lot more than the other foundations, isn't it? I don't understand powder foundation. It's not for me. I'm not a fan. It's the one category where I prefer a liquid is foundation and concealer. And mascara. Yeah, so powder foundations are not my bag, not my cup of tea. I've tried a few. I just find it a bit time consuming and like annoying that I have to like put my concealer on first, and it messes with my order. Don't love it. Takes ages, I find, to actually get an even coverage. So yeah, this also said the M word, matte. I'm out, mate. Okay, it's not for me. Matte powder foundation in a compact for $60. How much product do you get? I bet barely any. And then these before and after photos, which most of them, I barely can discern a difference. Is that just me? What's happening here? It's almost the exact same. So in conclusion, this is just obviously not for me. It's obviously not my kind of product. Maybe it's amazing for you and you're super excited about it. Another like base complexion product that has a really bizarre shade range. Looking at this Trend Mood edit, they are literally all the exact same. There's only 4 that don't look the exact same. So that's confusing, but okay. What's going on with shade ranges at the moment? Have we gone back like 20 years and no one told me? Because I like to be notified about these things. So yeah, that's the easiest pass probably of this entire video. It's just not for me. Don't like anything about these types of products. Do you like them? Who likes these products? Please tell me. Please tell me if you love a powder foundation, what are the pros? Hit me up. I want to learn. I like to learn. I like to be educated. And lastly, I haven't even seen like the full reveal of this yet, but this is a Sonia G mini like travel set of brushes that is coming up. Have we got a date yet? No, it's just coming soon. So this is a mini Keyaki set, which I believe was released previously, but this is different. So these have shorter handles. Ideal for travel, going to take up less space, easier to pack, and the idea of it is it's kind of everything you need to take with you if you're on a travel, if you're a business trip, if you're going away for the weekend, you're going on holiday. It should be like a full face of brushes, which it looks just from this image like Sonia's absolutely smashed it. The largest brush is actually her foundation brush from the Fusion series, which is like my favourite foundation brush of all time. Mini, shorter handle to go with the Keyaki set. That's what that brush is. The rest are all new brushes, especially for this set. I'm sure I heard or saw someone say that. Maybe I've made it up, maybe I dreamt it, hopefully not. Take that with a pinch of salt, just in case. But it looks like it to me, and that brush is amazing. This looks like you've got, you know, the perfect blending brush, a brush that's going to do your bronzer and blush. You've got then, you know, a concealer brush. It's coming home with me. This looks amazing. The perfect number of brushes. I don't like to take a load of brushes traveling with me, so I'm excited for this one. This looks like the perfect little set. I didn't get the last travel set, so this one is going to be mine. So there you have it. Those are all of the new and upcoming makeup releases that I've been checking out, that I've been considering. Please let me know what your thoughts are on these new releases in the comments section. I'd love to know how you guys feel about them, whether you share my thoughts or you have complete opposite opinions. Please let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'd love to see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.